Stalker here, bringing you a video overview and review of my small format PA mixer by Behringer. It's the Xenyx X1622 USB audio interface PA mixer. So first off, I'm just going to give you a close-up look of the mixer. Just good look between each particular channels there at the knob. Nicely laid out. There where the main section of the mixer is. Moving further back there, we've got the faders. So just giving you a good look at what the mixer looks like via in front, on top of each particular section. Right there where the inputs are. Closer look right there at the inputs. Then the main part of the mixer there. I'll glance by the side of the mixer as well, so that way I can show you what it looks like by the side. Right there. That's the mixer there by the side. And of course, right there at the back where you've got your mains adapter, on and off power switch, phantom power, main connections. I've got at the moment XLR cable, so that's going into my stereo monitor, my KRK5s. You've got your USB plug-in, so whatever is connected into my mic, I use it as my main sound card. Then you've got various other inputs there that you can control. So quick look at the mixer right here on top, and then we'll go into all various different parts of the mixer. Now the mixer, there's two sections of the mixer. One being that section here being a mono signal. So you've got mono signals 1 to 4. So 4 inputs are purely mono, and second section of the mixer is purely stereo inputs and stereo signals. So you've got 5, 6 up to 11, 12. So that's left and right, 2 channels there, 2 inputs. So one section is stereo, the other one is mono, and then you've got your main board section right there. So it's a premium 16 input mixer with a 2x2 bus. So meaning you've got 16 inputs that you could put inside of the mixer, and then you've got a 2x2 right here bus where you've got RCA connections, where you could plug in a iPod, whatever inputs you want to put in via USB. And then you've got your outputs where you could do your recording going out into a tape deck or whatever it is that you have or that you want to connect. So it gives you that accessibility to do so. You've got right here XLR Xenyx mic preamps inputs. So 4 inputs, so 4 microphones can be connected. You could also connect, certain guitars do come with XLR again, so you've got that option whether it's a guitar or a microphone. You've got your XLR mic inputs, which is phantom powered. You've got each 4 mono channel comes with a balance and unbalanced line-in input, so you could connect your electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and other inputs as well. And underneath each of those you've got a low cut button for each 4 mono channels. And underneath those 4 channels you have a gain control, which is 180. So there's no pause in the middle right there. So each with its dedicated gain controls. And you've got main features here of the pretty much of all Xenyx, majority of the Xenyx mixers, where they come with dedicated compressors. So the compressor pretty much picks up lower frequencies that you wouldn't be able to hear and gives it a good umph, so it brings that sound up. You're able to hear that sound. So you've got your compressors there, Now, I don't know if you could see as well, it's got a black layer. So black layer just to indicate to you this is one certain section of the mixer. Moving down, you got your British EQ, so that brings some nice warmth to your sounds. So both stereo and you've got your mono section where you've got your EQs, you've got your highs, your mid, and then you've got your low mid frequency there, and you've got your low. So again, they do pause in the middle. There is a pause right there in the middle. So there you go. Feel very nice. They've got illuminated sort of colors on top of each of them. For the exception of the low mids, it doesn't really pause in the middle, but along with the compressor, the same. But you know, but they're very nice overall. Your hands can go right through there in the middle. It's just maybe won't fit all the way through there, so it is. So you really have to sort of like get your index finger and your thumb right there in order to move it. So that's the main EQ section, and then it's got a grey layer highlight there. Moving underneath, black layered illuminated black layer is sort of like a chrome finish black, is where you've got your effects section. You've got right there highlighted in the red knobs on top. Again, there's a pause in the middle right there. You've got your auxiliaries for both mono and stereo, and underneath that, highlighted right there, orangey color, stops in the middle as well. You've got your inboard effects controls, and your auxiliary comes with a pre-fade button where pressing it down you're able to make a certain adjustment with your faders. So those sections are the effects section for both the stereo and the mono side of the mixer, and these are controlled via the main board here, where you've got auxiliary sends, aux sends, stereo aux returns. So whatever you have connected, so that's, for example, if you got a external FX processor, you connect the FX processor, you want to use that processor's own effects, you channel it through to the main board here, and that will send a signal out via each particular channel to whatever instruments you have connected, and then you could adjust the level and send out the effects through each particular channel. And then you've got right here, you've got your onboard effects, so that will be all the dedicated effects right here. That's built in within the mixer, where you make the adjustment, channel it through, set the level of each particular channel, so that way you could get your effects set up. And again, each have its own dedicated solo buttons, main returns buttons, so right there, that controls that certain section there of the mixer. Moving right down, each grey section layout, the mixer comes in with pans. Each section comes with a pan again, little lock in the middle right there, left and right, very nice, highlighted black on top. So you've got a pan for each sections, each line-ins, and each of the line-ins has a dedicated mute button. So I'll just zoom in closer right there, just show you what it looks like right there. There we go. A mute button, an LED indicator just to let you know, highlighted in yellow, that the channel is muted for both stereo and mono. And then you've got an LED clip alarm indicator right there, so that will let you know if there's too much power or feedback coming into a certain channel. It also acts with the solo button when pressed down. So pressing the solo, you get the LED indicator there in red, just to let you know that certain channel here on your mixer is on solo mode, so you're purely just listening to one channel, and that's for each particular sections of the mixer. You've got underneath there your two outputs. You've got a sub or main output. That literally means that's whatever you have connected to that channel. If you want the signal to go via your subs, you press it down, going all the way there. You've got your sub levels that you could set. You've got your right and your left buttons down whichever side of your sub you want the signal to be coming out. For me, I've got it down on main. For majority of the things I have connected, it's only I've put it as the main output. Main output meaning that channel there that you select on main will go all the way to your main output. So that will be my speakers right there, left and right. And that's for every single channel. Each channel as well comes with a nice faders, very nice faders. Right there, you've got your indicators right there on each fader levels. That's pretty much it for that main part section of the board. And right there on top, I know you notice there's no compressors right there. Right there on top, you've got your stereo inputs. So everything in there is pretty much stereo signals.